All right, in this section, what we want to do is we want to compare the different personality types. We want to look at the D and the I and the S and the C and look at how they deal with situations. And the very first thing is we want to talk about the way that they ask questions. The D is going to ask what questions? What needs to be done? What are the expectations? What is a very important part? The I is the who. Who gets to work on this project? Who am I going to be working with? Who's responsible? Who gets to do the presentation? And the C is going to work on how. How does this get done? What are the steps that we're going to take? How are we expected to make this project work? And the S is going to be the why. Why are we doing this project? Does it make sense to do? Is there other things that should come before it? Why is it that we need to have our resources over here or over here? They're very good with the why. Now, it's important to understand the D's and the I's are very product-oriented. They want to sell. They want to convince people, to where the C's and the S's are very process-oriented. They want to figure out the right process in which to get things done. The D's and the C's are very task-oriented. They want to have tasks. They want to know exactly what's going to be done. And the I's and the S's are very people-oriented. They want to make sure that people are the most important element to any project. The D's will say things like, do it my way, or let's just do it. The I's will say, let's do it, but let's do it in a fun way. You can do it. The C's are going to say, do it the right way and do it right. The S's are going to say, do it the easy way, and we can do this. If we understand the differences that each personality has, we can see where their value with the team and understand that we have to have all the different personalities to have a fully functioning team. I understand what people think. You can't put me in just one. You can't say that I'm just a D or I'm just an I. The fact is, we're typically a blend of 2 or 3 different styles. We might have the primary D, but we also have an influence of the I or the influence of a C. And so what happens is every style, we need to understand every style is very gifted, they're valuable, and they're very capable of leadership if we use the strengths. Our styles may change sometimes just because of the demands that are put on us. But we need to understand that we generally will fall into our predominant personality style. And any strength overused can turn into a weakness. What I mean by that is, even though drivers can be very good at making quick decisions, sometimes the impulsive decision might not be the right decision. Sometimes the I's can be so excited about a project when it's not necessarily time to be excited about a project, it's time to get things done. The C can be overcritical, even though that's their strength to really analyze the detail, they can be overcritical of it. And the S's sometimes can worry too much about the emotional side of it and whether people are coming along all together when sometimes we just got to get things done. We need to value and affirm each other's strengths, and we need to minimize and complement each other's weaknesses. If we can do that as a team, we're going to function a whole lot better than working like a bunch of individual components all doing their own thing. Coming together, recognizing our strengths, helping each other overcome our weaknesses, that's what makes a team successful.